Yeah, hi Fox. This is Using from You Media Creators. Today I'm going to do unboxing of iPhone 12 Pro Max Graphite 128 gig. Let's begin with this box here. So it's a nice 1-inch box which carries one of the most expensive phone in the world, and of course one of the most expensive by Apple. So Apple has done an amazing job by reducing the cost on this box and also reducing the cost by not giving too many accessories in this box. I believe there is just one accessories, so I will share a little bit more detail about this later in the video. But this is what the box look like. It's 1-inch box, carries the phone and one single accessories. There is a plastic wrap on top of it, which is like more like of a seal here, that the box is not open. So we will begin with removing this seal first. So I have already loosened this wrap from the top of the box. So that's what the box is about. 1-inch box, carries phone and one single accessory, which is lightning cable. Let's look at the back of this box. Basically, if you look at carefully, it says designed by Apple in California and assembled in China. So I found it interesting and funny that it's not made in China, it's assembled in China. So basically, most expensive phone is actually being assembled in China. So let's start with opening here. So look at the back here. So it's a really nice graphite color. I loved this color. It has a very nice look, shiny back. This back is actually made up of glass, but it's a matte finish glass, so it's fingerprint resistance, and I'm sure it has to be dust proof as well. But from the feel, I can see it looks metal, and it is definitely fingerprint resistance. So the front of this glass, this phone is basically just a one single cover on top of the screen, which shows a couple of symbols here, like beginning with your silent mode and then moving down to the volume plus and minus, and then a little bit down there is a SIM slot, so slot for your SIM to put in. On the other side, so on the other side of this phone, basically there's just a power on and off button, that's it. So this is basically what it's on the right hand side. So a couple of things on the left side and one on the right side, which is your power on and off. So from the feel of this surgical grade steel, I found it really very smooth finish, and the top of this phone, as you might have heard, ceramic shield glass, 4 times more resistance. From the feel, I can see that it's very strong, it feels very strong, and it's very smooth. The sides, which is surgical grade steel, looks really really great in terms of the feel, but I can see it's a little bit heavy in weight. So I think in terms of weight, it weighs 226 gram. So it could be a little bit heavy because of the metal instead of aluminum, so steel frame. But overall, I think it's a very nice finish, very nice steel look. But I think they have come back to their traditional design by bringing the sides to steels. In terms of the size wise, the size of this phone, iPhone Apple, is like 6.33 inch. So that's what the height of the phone is. But overall look wise, I would say this is a nice looking phone actually. I liked it, and especially the color actually, and overall build quality. Um, that's really nice. It feels good in hand, and you can see from the shine and all. It speaks itself from the build quality. Let's see how the display looks like. So basically, this display of the phone is actually 6.7 inch, which is exactly what Samsung Note 20 offers, but it's a little bit less than Note 20 Ultra, which offers 6.9 inch display. But I would say for Apple phone users, this is still one of the biggest display they have ever made. Overall quality of the phone, including the display, it looks really great. Um, Once I set it up, I will have to see, how the other things like video playing and all that stuff looks on this one of the big phone. Now let's see about the feel in the hand. So you'll see at the bottom of my palm, uh, it feels good actually. It doesn't hurt here because of the curve on the bottom of this body, and I'm able to reach to the power button with my thumb. So that's nice. On the finger side, there could be a little bit of struggle with the people with the shorter hand, but I think overall it can be managed. It's not that big that it cannot be managed. Yeah, of course, you can't reach the silent mode with your fingers without sliding it or moving it. But I think that is something can be managed with big devices like this. But I think overall, I like the display. It's quite big. Overall feel, touch, finger resistance, um, and the sides, surgical body. It just the only thing which I would say is a little bit heavy. As you can see, I'm kind of trying to feel the weight of this phone, and I've already shared with you that it's 226 grams. So it's not a lighter phone, but overall build quality is really great. So the sides, as you might have heard, surgical grade steels, it do feel good. The back finish, I would say, is really great. It doesn't feel glass at all. It feels metal and matte finish. Let's look at the back here. So there are three cameras here. So LiDAR scan, wide, ultra wide, and telephoto. So I'll discuss a little bit later. Switched it on. I've already on it actually. So that's what in the pack is basically. So they have been able to reduce the size of the pack because of 1 inch. So they have lightning cable and this pin you can see here. So I don't know why they have to decorate this pin for moving your slot, or like bringing the slot out from your phone. And they have this sticker in there. I don't know who used these stickers these more, but overall I think they have been able to pack this pin and sticker in a very nice looking pack here. And that's what they have in this box. So it could have been good if they could have provided a little bit more accessories with the phone, especially I'm wondering about the connector of lightning cable to 3.5 mm jack. That could have been really good addition, a great addition Apple has done in the back, in the previous phones. There's a lightning port, so from here you can that jack will connect to 3.5 mm jack. If somebody don't have wireless earbuds, so they can actually use that adapter to convert it to 3.5 mm jack. So yeah, overall I think they have reduced the cost for sure, but the good thing is they have not increased the price of this phone. Just to give you an idea, 11 Pro Max was 1099 US, and 12 Pro Max is also 1099 128 gig versus 64 gig of their predecessor. So they've kept the cost of the entry level 64 GB versus 128 GB the same, which is a good and nice thing. If they are able to reduce the cost, so they have not at least increased the price of the phone, which is good for consumers. Otherwise, Apple is famous for increasing their prices overall. I think that's what it is. Overall, great feel, good phone, good build quality, nice big display, and I really like the color here. So thanks for watching.